This is Cash with Register Equipment, and today we're going to go over an in-depth pre-delivery video on this forklift. 2015 Nissan UniCarriers, 5,000 pound capacity, solid pneumatic tires, triple mast, side shift, just under 2,500 hours on it, original. And then it also has free lift, which is that this main cylinder does the lifting for about 5 feet. So you can double stack in containers after about 5 feet or so, then the second tier mast will start kicking up. But anything under there, the forks will raise and lower without the mast going up. And that's, I believe, right around 90 inches tall. So we're just going to go over some close-ups on this. So this is a 10-year-old forklift. It's not perfect. So this is perfectly acceptable. The sheathing's not broken, but the thin plastic outer layer on that is just showing some uses, but all the other hosing looks to be in near perfect condition. This right here will swing out this way, and you can lock. This is what, if you swing it all the way out, that will lock into there. Now after using this for a little while, this will pop up. That will kind of go up a little bit, and there's an alarm. It will tell you on the dashboard that this is not fully closed. But what you want to do is you go there, and then you give it, if I can do it with one hand, you want to give it a push down. There, clicked in. So, see, I don't know what that is. Not sure. You've got, this is where your radiator access is. You've got two little things that come out. You can access your radiator to fill that there. Put on a new seat belt for you. This is the original seat. And then I'm not sure if this one has the turn signals. We're going to go over the dashboard and the lights here in just a little bit. So you've got your incandescent. Oh, there you go. So both your, I don't know if the rears, and you've got your brake lights, and I assume these are going to be your reverse lights. On here. And then we can go ahead and we're going to pop the hood. How you want to pop the hood is that, and we'll throw this into an upright position. Pop that open, throw that back. It's stiff enough. You generally don't need to even put it in the hook. And then there's this handle right here. You push down just a little bit to release it. There we go. And then it has the struts on there. Once again, a full PM has been completed on it. The air filter, the oil's been changed. I'm not sure what year this battery is. But one thing I found out is that if you leave the lights on, there's not an alarm to tell you that they're on. It will drain the battery, so I have done that. Now, to access, these panels just pull off, as you can tell. You can actually, there you go. That's how easy they are to pull off. And then they just go right back in. So, trying to do this one-handed. I'll have to come back to that. But that slides back down in there. Then you have the transmission there. That whole plate can come on. These are the original pedals on there. You can see very minimal use. The steering wheel still has its patina on it, so it's not worn down smooth. And we're going to go ahead and close this. You can tell the elbows have been used on this. So let's go over the, see if we can get this. So that is for the, let's get this to focus here. That right there is for the emergency brake. So I'll put my foot on there, release the emergency brake, and then you can tell it goes off. You have a that right there is if the LP tank is not secured in back. This is your battery. Looks like you have a water temperature there. See if I can get that to focus. And you have an oil temperature and then a check engine right there. And that one I think is the seat belt. You have your lights on and off, turn signals, and then you just, it's your forward and your reverse. And here you have the reverse alarm, forward. Sorry for that background noise. Once again, and you've got your side shift. Whoops. And it has 42-inch forks. Close that. There it goes. See, the that light was on there. That red light was on there. So now that, maybe that's the seat. That's the seat presence button. Go ahead and lower that once again. So this is your inching pedal. You've got your inching pedal here. That should disengage the transmission so that when you rev it, you're not putting pressure to move forward. If you just go with this, you still have pressure on the transmission. So you can engage your, whoop, I gotta put it in gear. That's why I wasn't doing anything. So alright. And then you lower that down a little bit, pull that back in. That's a pretty comprehensive overview of this forklift. I've been using it, should be ready to go. Don't find any leaks. Very simple to work on. Anybody can change the spark plugs. Once again, this is cash. Oh, gotta put the emergency brake on there.